Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of This Monster Wants to Eat Me. Basically, Halloween episode review because tomorrow is. Oh, actually, no, sorry, scratch that. Today is Halloween because I'm uploading this. I recorded this yesterday, but I'm uploading it today because I'm putting my other review of Halloween movie review. So yes, today episode review of This Monster Wants to Eat Me. So yeah, so happy Halloween. So, but episode 5, and back with Miku, I was like, justice for her, because she's one who wants to protect Hinako. And when she transformed into that spiritual fox, which kind of, I forgot to mention, it probably got like a bigger monster version of Ninetales, because the fox with all the tails it has kind of looks like a bigger, scarier version of Ninetales. But it's not it wasn't a big battle at all. I mean, there was like they jump around a bit though, but there wasn't straight on attacking each other, so it wasn't that big huge of a fight. And so, and the whole thing, at first I was kind of like, going with in the beginning with with Shiori, right? But this whole time when she's just like, sneaking and stealing the registration book and just purposely exposing to Hinako, right? Exposing Miko to Hinako. I'm like, and the whole time she was just smiling this whole thing, throughout this whole thing, just just like almost like happy she was doing this to Miko, right? I'm like, first of all, I'm not so starting to hate Shiori. I mean, I like her as a character, but at the same time, it makes me want to like. Shiori's acting a bit of a bitch, just like, oh, just a smile throughout this whole time, almost like enjoying she's doing this to Miko. And then at the same time with Hinako just sitting there because we see her like in her flashbacks, like back when she was a kid. It's like she knew her when Miko was a kid, but the whole thing was an illusion because of the memories. Like they say they can manipulate memories, and so the whole time she's actually this spirit at this little shrine where Hinako's family, her parents and her brother when her brother was still alive, they pray at her shrine with pretty much all the time, and you see her as a little spirit floating there as well. And this has been, and now they did a prayer before they went on that trip, and so it was a prayer. It was this prayer that was a wish that didn't that wasn't granted because of because their parent because her family died, right. And this whole time, Miko has been burdened with this whole thing of guilt because of what happened to her family, and she wasn't and she just felt so bad, and this whole time she's been watching over Hinako this whole entire time. It goes back because they show the photos back when Hinako was born, so she's known her. I mean, she's over 1,000, pretty much over 1,000 years old because we see her back in a brief in a time was like back in the old days, and so like with this monk capture her, made her work for him, right? So it was definitely back like say like the time when Inuyasha back in the the feudal era for what it looked like, is it looked like it was back that time when she was first captured. So it was clearly she's a lot older than her, definitely, but she basically had the same like the teenage girl form those whole entire time. So he's she's known her since ever since she was born, and ever since then she's been watching over her, protecting her, right, like she wanted to. But at the same time, the reason why like the time where he didn't go in school when they were in school is like she's been having like sort of like these he had to go assume that she's having these health problems. That's why she's been skipping out or doing gym class. She's been exhausted, and just it's because she's in pain because she's been restraining herself from eating her. Because she was like, "Oh, you want to eat her so badly, right? But you've been restraining yourself. That's why you're in such all this. You were exhausted. And you're all in this pain, right? Yeah, because doesn't want to. She doesn't want. She wants to protect her Hinako, not eat her. That's why she's been restricting herself. And with Hinako, learning all this, um, she still, regardless of, she still wants to be her friend. And I would say that's why that's a good relationship that she, even though yeah she's a yokai, right? Miko still wants to be friends with her, and same with Hinako, because we get another thing where she's like in the where Hinako's in the water, right, sinking into the abyss, down into the depths, right. And she regards like Miko, she's the sun that shines through the dark waters. And you know what? I really, you know what? Because after this, I'm definitely on Miko's side, not Shiori's side now. I mean, now how this relate this you say love triangle, because that's what they say. It's a Yuri series, where a girl likes a girl, right? It's that type of anime series, which I've seen plenty of though before, but it's that type. It's like kind of like you say. It's like maybe people say grooming, right, or love story. I mean, you take your pick, right? Especially with Miko and or as you can say this triangle. You say this going on now, so you take your pick though, right? So, but learning all that, she still wishes to be friends. But then we see her transform again, and it's like she's about to eat her, and we see Shiori's face like Hinako, and then we hear this, and I'm like, when it cuts like that, and then it cuts like after the credits, it just shows more like those little aftermath lessons, right? With how the last episode ended with with Miko teaching you know learning how to cook, right. Here was like at the end of the credits we have like, oh, how do they pick human disguises, right. But like, I'm like, if that scene happened, I'm like, don't you do that, right. Oh, when it cuts away, we hear the don't do that. I just hoping that it cuts away. We can see it in the next shot. We see Shiori killing Miko, because it looks like she's got, and then it cuts away. We see Shiori's face, and then it cuts to black before the credits. I'm like, no, you better not do that. I'm like, this is gonna be like a little too much, right? I'm like, stop it right now. I mean, this show right now, I'm watching like this, how this is going. I'm like this. This is my face. I'm looking like this. I'm like, I went after that cut. I'm like, don't you do that? Don't you dare do that to Miko. Better not, Shiori. No, no, no. I'm just saying they better not do that. So, but we'll see on the next episode though. I'm like, no, you better not, because Miko, like I said, she's been the ray of sunshine in Hinako's life, right? So you're not gonna take that away from her, because if that happens, then Hinako is gonna be now deeper in depression. She's gonna pretty much lose it, and now she's gonna have nothing else in her life now, and she won't be able to enjoy life. I'm just saying, because I'm like, stop it out, no more, please. Because like I said, Higo has been through it enough. We don't. She does not need to lose all the other friend in her life. No, no, no. I mean, this show has been great, but just regardless, so this show has been absolutely great. I mean, I enjoy this character. And like I said, once again, when it shows her in the water, the animation of the water is really well done once again, and so it's just the whole analogy of just her just sinking in this water. But we show, like I said, the sunshine that shines through the sun. That's Miko just keeping her together. I like that analogy. But just, man, Shiori, man, the whole thing she was just doing to Miko, it's just like, nah. After this, I'm on Miko's side now. So yeah. So episode 5 of This Monster Wants to Eat Me. So thanks for watching, and happy Halloween for this episode review. And then also stay tuned for the our last Halloween movie review of this month. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you on the next movie review later.